Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, every floor I pass is somebody else's pretending sky. Every mirror wall remembers every man who walked inside. Standing in the steel box with my reflection on repeat. Every button on the panel is a deadline I can't meet. Used to think the climbing was the meaning of the day. Now I see the elevator's just a longer way to stay. Everything announces something I forgot to want. Every floor I stop on holds a ghost I have to confront. Every up and every down is asking what I chose. Every closing door is sealing what nobody knows. The elevator hums what I'm afraid to say. Elevator to nowhere, taking me through floors. Every level asking what I'm really climbing for. I'm standing in the box that lets me past myself, looking at the buttons like the chapters on a shelf. Elevator to nowhere, mirror staring back. This is the route I cannot track. Yeah. 8th floor used to be the office where I learned to lie. 15th floor the meeting where I told the truth and cried. 22nd is the rooftop where I almost made a vow. Lobby is the morning that I cannot find right now. Every press of every button is a version of my will. Every stop along the column is a part of me to feel. Maybe being grown and picking what the panel offers up. Maybe it's the moment that you step out of the cup. Every up and every down is asking what I chose. Every closing door is sealing what nobody knows. The elevator hums what I'm afraid to say. Elevator to nowhere, taking me through floors. Every level asking what I'm really climbing for. I'm standing in the box that lets me past myself, looking at the buttons like the chapters on a shelf. Elevator to nowhere, mirror staring back. This is the route I cannot track. Maybe arriving ain't about the floor you choose. It's the moment that you finally let the climbing loose. Every steel box I'll ever ride is carrying to me, the one who pressed the button, the one I'm trying to be. Elevator to nowhere, taking me through floors. Every level asking what I'm really climbing for. I'm standing in the box that lifts me past myself, looking at the buttons like the chapters on a shelf. Elevator to nowhere, mirror staring back. This is the route I cannot track. Elevator to nowhere, cannot track. Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, yeah. Every red light pauses asking what I'm rushing for. Every painted strike is something I have crossed before. Standing at the corner with 1,000 other ghosts. Every signal changes sentence that my hurry holds the most. Used to count the seconds till the green let me proceed. Now I count the seconds as a moment I can read. Every stranger waiting has a different kind of pace. Every crosswalk pause becomes a mirror in my face. Every honking horn is asking me to keep on going. Every flashing hand is teaching what I'm slowly knowing. The red light don't owe me speed. Crosswalk pause, holding back the run. Every red light teaching what my haste had undone. I'm standing on the line that the city tells me to wait. Asking every second, what's the cost of being late? Crosswalk pause, breath between the boat. This is where I make the smaller halt. Yeah. Older woman next to me is humming something old. Younger guy is scrolling through a feed, his thumb is sold. Every soul at this intersection holds a different race. Every shoulder pressed beside me is a stranger's quiet grace. Used to think the green light was the meaning of the trip. Now I see the red light is the hand that lets me grip. Every pause becomes a sermon in the middle of the day. Every crosswalk teaches what I'm chasing away. Every honking horn is asking me to keep on going. Every flashing hand is teaching what I'm slowly knowing. The red light don't owe me speed. Crosswalk pause, holding back the run. Every red light teaching what my haste had undone. I'm standing on the line that the city tells me to wait. Asking every second, What's the cost of being late? Crosswalk pause, breath between the boat. This is where I make the smaller holes. Maybe waiting ain't a failure, the speed I keep. Sometimes it's the only way my heart begins to sleep. Every red light I'll ever stop and need becomes a gift, a moment that the rush forgot to lift. Crosswalk pause, holding back the run. Every red light teaching what my haste had undone. I'm standing on the line that the city tells me to wait, asking every second, what's the cost of being late? Crosswalk pause, breath between the boat. This is where I make the smaller holes. Crosswalk pause, smaller hole. It's the moon. Yeah. Every plank on this old bridge remembers grandfather's shoes. Every river underneath is carried what we used to lose. Used to walk this with him when my legs were barely tall. Every story that he told became a window in the wall. Now I'm walking it alone, a river deeper than before. Every step is asking what the years were really for. Every grandchild that he raised is carrying his quiet voice. Every bridge he crossed in life became somebody else's choice. Every railing still remembers where his hand it laid. Every shadow on the water is a memory unafraid. The river runs, but grandfather stays. Grandfather bridge, holding up my years. Every wooden plank, a sentence soaked in tears. I'm walking where he walked and learning what he passed. Every river underneath remembers what won't last. Grandfather bridge, voice inside the wind. This is where my lineage begins. Said the bridge was built before his father took a wife. Said the river underneath it carried half his life. Said the man you are is mostly what your elders left behind. Said the rest is what you find inside the corners of your mind. Now I'm 40-something walking back across the years. Every footstep heavier with everything he had to bear. Maybe being a man is mostly walking what they walk. Maybe it's the bridges that they built before they talked. Every railing still remembers where his hand had laid. Every shadow on the water is a memory unafraid. The river runs, but grandfather stays. Grandfather bridge, holding up my years. Every wooden plank, a sentence soaked in tears. I'm walking where he walked and learning what he passed. Every river underneath remembers what won't last. Grandfather bridge, voice inside the wind. This is where my lineage begins. Maybe ancestry ain't only what your blood will tell. It's the bridge you cross to learn the way they fell. Every plank beneath my feet is a teacher in disguise, whispering the answers underneath the skies. Grandfather bridge, holding up my years. Every wooden plank, a sentence soaked in tears. I'm walking where he walked and learning what he passed. Every river underneath remembers what won't last. Grandfather bridge, voice inside the wind. This is where my lineage begins. Grandfather bridge, lineage begins. Grandfather bridge. Yeah. Like, yeah. Every fluorescent humming cells are quiet to the room. Every aisle is a museum of somebody else's gloom. Standing by the freezer at 1:15. Every triangle kimbap is a meal that I've outrun. Used to come here drunk before the world had any teeth. Now I come here sober for the comfort underneath. Every cashier nodding knows my face but not my name. Every late night purchase is a chapter in the same. Every chime that rings the door is somebody's small return. Every microwave that beeps is something somebody had to earn. The store is open when nothing else will hold me. Night convenience store, lit against the dark. Every hour remembers everyone who left a mark. I'm picking up a coffee at a time that has no name, asking every shelf what I came here to claim. Night convenience store, neon in the cold. This is where the night gets sold. Yeah. Old man buys a soldier with his hands a little weak. Young girl buys a ramen for a meal she didn't seek. Every customer in here is carrying a different night. Every barcode beeping is somebody's quiet flight. Maybe being human is just showing up at 3, buying something simple from a stranger who's free. Every late night cashier is a witness in disguise. Every transaction holds a piece of all our lonely lies. Every chime that rings the door is somebody's small return. Every microwave that beeps is something somebody had to earn. The store is open when nothing else will hold me. Night convenience store, lit against the dark. Every hour remembers everyone who left a mark. I'm picking up a coffee at a time that has no name, asking every shelf what I came here to claim. Night convenience store, neon in the cold. This is where the night gets sold. Comfort ain't a person or a place you call your own. Sometimes it's the open door when everything is gone. Every late night store I'll ever step into becomes a friend, a neon witness till the morning sends. Night convenience store, lit against the dark. Every hour remembers everyone who left a mark. I'm picking up a coffee at a time that has no name, asking every shelf what I came here to claim. Night convenience store, neon in the cold. This is where the night gets sold. Night gets sold. Night gets sold. Yeah. Yeah. Every photograph of us is sharing one familiar face. Every memory we carried held a different kind of place. Older by 2 years and yet I never caught his shadow. Every step he took ahead was carving out tomorrow. Used to fight him over nothing back when nothing was the war. Now I give him every nothing just to fight a little more. Every brother knows a language only brothers understand. Every silent dinner table held a love we couldn't land. Every fight we had was just a love we couldn't name. Every grown-up version is the kid we both became. The mirror holds him every time I shave. Brother in the mirror, walking with my face. Every line you wrote is something I still trace. I'm calling you on Sundays just to hear the kid we share. Every distance we have crossed still leaves a corner spare. Brother in the mirror, blood and bone the same. This is the only name I claim. Saw him grow into a father with the gentleness of stone. Saw him hold his daughter like he never been alone. Every choice he made before me carved a path for me to walk. Every word he never said is something I now talk. Maybe brotherhood ain't only the noise of growing up. Sometimes it's the silence at the bottom of the cup. Every man who shares my last name carries half my breath. Every brother is a mirror I will love until my death. Every fight we had was just a love we couldn't name. Every grown-up version is the kid we both became. The mirror holds him every time I shave. Brother in the mirror, walking with my face. Every line you wrote is something I still trace. I'm calling you on crossed still leaves a corner space. Brother in the mirror, blood and bone the same. This is the only name I claim. Maybe family ain't about the rooms you used to share. It's the recognition in a face that knows you're there. Every mirror I'll ever look into becomes a window to reminder that my brother lives in everything I do. Brother in the mirror, walking with my face. Every line you wrote is something I still trace. I'm calling you on Sundays just to hear the kid we share. Every distance we have crossed still leaves a corner space. Brother in the mirror, blood and bone the same. This is the only name I claim. Brother in the mirror, only name I claim. Yeah. Yeah. Neon on, no. Yeah. Yeah. Every weekday at the bench beside the office and the trees. Every sandwich is a chapter that I eat upon my knees. Used to scarf my lunch and rush back to the screen. Now I sit beside the pigeons and consider what they mean. Every leaf that falls beside me holds a pace I should adopt. Every minute of an hour is a moment I forgot. Every busy person hurrying across the empty square is somebody who's running from a quiet that they share. Every pigeon at my feet is asking for a crumb. Every ringing phone inside my pocket says I'm becoming numb. The bench is patient when the hours are nigh. Lunch break bench, holding up my breath. Every quiet minute is a small escape from death. I'm sitting with the trees that don't know what I do, asking every leaf to teach me how to slow in the truth. Lunch break bench, hour of my own. This is where my heart can postpone. Old man feeds the birds with hands that tremble in the cold. Young mom rocks a stroller with the story still untold. Every soul who sits this bench is carrying a different load. Every shared hour passes like a stranger on the road. Used to think a break was just a pause inside the run. Now I see the break is when the actual life is done. Every lunch I sit alone reminds me I'm a man, not the title in the inbox and the deadline of the plan. Every pigeon at my feet is asking for a crumb. Every ringing phone inside my pocket says I'm becoming numb. The bench is patient when the hours are nigh. Lunch break bench, holding up my breath. Every quiet minute is a small escape from death. I'm sitting with the trees that don't know what I do, asking every leaf to teach me how to slow in the truth. Lunch break bench, hour of my own. This is where my heart can postpone. Maybe living ain't the meetings on the corporate clock. It's the hour at the bench when the soul gets a knock. Every lunch I claim becomes a kind of rebellion small. A reminder that the hurry isn't all. Lunch break bench, holding on my breath. Every quiet minute is a small escape from death. I'm sitting with the trees that don't know what I do, asking every leaf to teach me how to slow in the truth. Lunch break bench, hour of my own. This is where my heart can postpone. Lunch break bench, heart can postpone. Yeah. Every line I almost wrote was sitting in my throat for years. Every letter I composed was drowning in the silent tears. Used to keep your number even after you had moved. Every digit was a sentence I had never disapproved. Now I'm writing what I never sent across the miles. Every word is something neither one of us still files. Every love that ended doesn't owe us any peace, but the letter still continues till the heart receives release. Every page I write to you is something I'll not send. Every honesty is asking what the silence had to mend. The letter is for me, not for you. Letter to old love, ink across the years. Every sentence written carries unshed tears. I'm writing what I couldn't when the wound was still alive, asking every memory what was needing to survive. Letter to old love, paper holds the truth. This is how I bury what I owe to you. Sorry for the night I called and asked you not to leave. Sorry for the silence when I should've made you grieve. Sorry for the years I held you up as something gone. Sorry for the morning I forgot to call you on. Every apology is asking only me to read. Every kindness in the letter is the kindness I now need. Maybe writing to the gone is how the living move on. Maybe every letter is a candle, not a dawn. Every page I write to you is something I'll not send. Every honesty is asking what the silence had to mend. The letter is for me, not for you. Letter to old love, ink across the years. Every sentence written carries unshed tears. I'm writing what I couldn't when the wound was still alive, asking every memory what was needing to survive. Letter to old love, paper holds the truth. This is how I bury what I owe to you. Maybe closure ain't a phone call or a meeting in the rain. Sometimes it's the letter that absorbs the rest of the pain. Every word I write to you becomes a stone I lay, a monument to the love I'm letting go today. Letter to old love, ink across the years. Every sentence written carries unshed tears. I'm writing what I couldn't when the wound was still alive, asking every memory what was needing to survive. Letter to old love, paper holds the truth. This is how I bury what I owe to you. Letter to old love, I owe to you.
Yeah. It ain't life. In the end,
Every yellow light outside is asking me to leave. Every empty seat beside me is a story up my sleeve. Used to catch the early bus when life had clearer schemes. Now I'm always on the last one, wandering through dreams. Yeah. Every stop announces something I cannot remember. Every driver knows my route from August through December. Every passenger asleep is somebody who fought tonight. Every late bus carries warriors too tired to recite. Every flicker of the streetlight is a frame inside the window. Every rumble of the engine is a hymn I'm starting to know. The last bus carries what nobody else can hold. Late bus home, rocking through the dark. Every passing block another bruise upon the heart. I'm sitting in the backseat where the silence has a name, asking every traffic light what's the cost of being tame. Late bus home, neon through the glass. This is where the working class amass. An old man in the front seat fell asleep against the bar. Working woman opposite is reading by the headlight star. Every soul on this late bus is far toward the day. Every quiet face is wearing what the day refused to say. Maybe being human is just making it back home. Maybe heroes are the ones who never wrote a poem. Every late bus is a temple full of weary holy men, riding through the city to begin the day again. Every flicker of the streetlight is a frame inside the window. Every rumble of the engine is a hymn I'm starting to know. the last bus. Carries what nobody else can hold. Late bus home, rocking through the dark. Every passing block another bruise upon the heart. I'm sitting in the backseat where the silence has a name. Asking every traffic light, what's the cost of being tame? Late bus home. Neon through the glass. This is where the working class amass. Maybe dignity ain't only what the morning gets to wear. Sometimes it's the last bus that gets the work in there. Every yellow light outside this window holds a worker home. A reminder that the city sleeps because of all who roam. Late bus home, rocking through the dark. Every passing block another bruise upon the heart. I'm sitting in the backseat where the silence has a name. Asking every traffic light, what's the cost of being tame? Late bus home. Neon through the glass. This is where the working class amass. Late bus home. Working class amass. Yeah. Yeah. Every candle on the cake is asking who I wanna be. Every quiet kitchen counter holds a different version of me. Used to fill the room with family and the noise they make. Now I'm sitting with a slice that I had to bake. Every notification is a kindness from afar. Every distant happy text is a forgetful kind of star. Every year that I add on is something I subtract. Every birthday alone is a question I redact. Every wish I make in private is a sentence I rehearse. Every flickering candle is a year I cannot reverse. The silence holds a louder kind of toast. Birthday alone, candles in the dark. Every passing year another bruise upon the heart. I'm blowing out the wishes that I never said out loud. Asking every flickering flame what makes a man feel proud. Birthday alone, cake without a name. This is how I learned to claim. Made it through another year of holding myself up. Made it through another loss that I refused to interrupt. Every solo birthday taught me what the crowd cannot. Every silent celebration is a battle quietly fought. Maybe milestones ain't the parties that the cameras can record. Sometimes they're the moments only the heart can afford. Every candle that I blow is a year I get to keep. Every birthday I survive is a vow I get to reap. Every wish I make in private is a sentence I rehearse. Every flickering candle is a year I cannot reverse. The silence holds a louder kind of toast. Birthday alone, candles in the dark. Every passing year another bruise upon the heart. I'm blowing out the wishes that I never said out loud. Asking every flickering flame what makes a man feel proud. Birthday alone, cake without a name. This is how I learned to claim. Maybe being alone on the day they used to gather round is the loudest celebration that I ever found. Every birthday by myself becomes a quiet kind of grace. A reminder that I'm worth my own embrace. Birthday alone, candles in the dark. Every passing year another bruise upon the heart. I'm blowing out the wishes that I never said out loud. Asking every flickering flame what makes a man feel proud. Birthday alone, cake without a name. This is how I learned to claim. Birthday alone, learn to claim.
Yeah. Yeah. Midnight. Yeah. Yeah. Every dumbbell rack remembers every demon that I lift. Every mirror
mirror in the corner holds a man I'm trying to gift. Used to coming for the body that the magazines insist. Now I come in for the moments that the silence can resist. Every rep beneath the barbell is a sentence I rewrite. Every drop of sweat is something only midnight gets to fight. Every empty treadmill humming is a brother in disguise. Every late night athlete carries questions in his eyes. Every weight I push above me is a thought I push below. Every mirror that I face becomes a chapter that I show. The gym at midnight knows what therapy don't. Gym at midnight, lifting on my chest. Every heavy plate is a confession I confess. I'm building back the body that the years are nearly worn. Asking every dumbbell what a man can be reborn. Gym at midnight, iron in my hands. This is where my quiet truth expands. Older guy at the bench is grunting like the world is fair. Younger kid is filming reps for an audience not there. Every gym at midnight is a chapel of the seek. Every soul beneath the iron is a sermon trying to speak. Maybe being healthy ain't the photos at the end. Sometimes it's the midnight when you choose to start again. Every set I finish is a sentence in my book. Every rest between is a moment I retook. Every weight I push above me is a thought I push below. Every mirror that I face becomes a chapter that I show. The gym at midnight knows what therapy don't. At midnight, lifting on my chest. Every heavy plate is a confession I confess. I'm building back the body that the years are nearly worn. Asking every dumbbell what a man can be reborn. Gym at midnight, iron in my hands. This is where my quiet truth expands. Maybe strength ain't only what the muscle gets to hold. Sometimes it's the discipline I'm learning to behold. Every late night session is a vote I cast to be a version of myself that I'm slowly setting free. Gym at midnight, lifting on my chest. Every heavy plate is a confession I confess. I'm building back the body that the years are nearly worn. Asking every dumbbell what a man can be reborn. Gym at midnight, iron in my hands. This is where my quiet truth expands. Gym at midnight, truth expands.
Yeah. Big money, fires low.
Yeah. Every December evening holds a list I never read. Every calendar I emptied as another year to shed. Standing at the window with the city wearing lights. Every glowing storefront is a memory of nights. Used to count the wins and losses as if they were the score. Now I count the days I lived and what I'm living for. Every snowflake on the glass is asking what I learned. Every passing year is something nobody returned. Every neighbor's window holds a different kind of feast. Every distant fireworks is a year that I released. The end of December is a teacher and a guest. Year end window, watching all the lights. Every closing chapter is a sermon to my nights. I'm standing in December asking what I learned this time. Counting all the moments that refuse to even rhyme. Year end window, frost across the pane. This is where I let the year remain. Yeah. Made some peace this year with people I had hurt before. Made some space inside my chest for griefs I had to store. Every resolution from last January faded fast, but the lessons that I lived are something hopefully to last. Maybe success ain't only the metrics on the spreadsheet line. Sometimes it's the silent year that taught you how to dine. Every December is a teacher in a long gray coat. Every fading year is something I had to denote. Every neighbor's window holds a different kind of feast. Every distant fireworks is a year that I released. The end of December is a teacher and a guest. Watching all the lights. Every closing chapter is a sermon to my nights. I'm standing in December asking what I learned this time. Counting all the moments that refuse to even rhyme. Year end window, frost across the pane. This is where I let the year remain. Maybe ending ain't about the loss of all the days. It's the gratitude for everything the year had to face. Every December window I will ever stand beside is a teacher I'm grateful to confide.
Year end window,
watching all the lights. Every closing chapter is a sermon to my nights. I'm standing in December asking what I learned this time, counting all the moments that refuse to even rhyme. Year and window, oh, frost across the pane. This is where I let the year remain. Year and window. Year and window. Yeah. Every time I sit this chair, the woman knows my name. Every haircut is a chapter that I'm playing in the same 12 years. She has cut me through the changes of my face. Every season she remembers what I left out of the case. Used to think a haircut was a thing that I'd outgrow. Now I see this old chair holds a man I used to know. Every snip across my temple is a sentence she has read. Every quiet conversation is the prayer that I've been fed. Every whisper hair that falls is something I let go. Every silver thread that's added is a year I had to grow. The mirror reminds me I am aging well. Old hairdresser chair, witness through the years. Every careful trimming is a moment soaked in tears. I'm sitting in the seat that's seen the worst and best of me, asking every passing year what I'm becoming free. Old hairdresser chair, scissors in her hand. This is where I'm learning how to stand. Asked her once how many heads she's cut across her life. Said she lost the count somewhere between the heartbreak and the strife. Said the chair, don't ask what era of me sits inside. It just keeps on cutting through the seasons of my pride. Every chair I sit becomes a different kind of confess. Every 12-year regular is a soul that won't compress. Maybe loyalty ain't only what the lovers get to share. Sometimes it's the woman with the scissors in the chair. Every wisp of hair that falls is something I let go. Every silver thread that's added is a year I had to grow. The mirror reminds me I am aging well. Old hairdresser chair, witness through the years. Every careful trimming is a moment soaked in tears. I'm sitting in the seat that's seen the worst and best of me, asking every passing year what I'm becoming free. Old hairdresser chair, scissors in her hand. This is where I'm learning how to stand. Maybe community ain't loud or large or close to home. Sometimes it's the woman at the chair you don't disown. Every 12-year ritual becomes a quiet kind of vow, a reminder that I'm seen, that I'm here, that I'm now. Old hairdresser chair, witness through the years. Every careful trimming is a moment soaked in tears. I'm sitting in the seat that's seen the worst and best of me, asking every passing year what I'm becoming free. Old hairdresser chair, scissors in her hand. This is where I'm learning how to stand. Chair, learning how to stand.
Yeah, the Hesed for Tapar. Every taxi driving wisdom. Yeah. Every taxi driver carries history the meter can't display. Every shortcut he remembers holds a sentence in his way. Used to ride in silence with my eyes inside the screen. Now I listen to the driver, tell me what he's seen. Every meter ticking up is something he's confessed. Every red light pauses when the story sits to rest. Every passenger he carries is a chapter in his book. Every stranger in the backseat is another second look. Every honking neighbor on the side is somebody he knows. Every memory of the city is the road he chose. The driver teaches what the headlight cannot show. Taxi driver wisdom, riding through the night. Every kilometer carrying a different kind of sight. I'm sitting in the backseat, learning what the meter holds. Asking every shortcut what the city story molds. Taxi driver wisdom, voice across the glass. This is the lesson I cannot let pass. Yeah. Told me how we drove this town for 40 years and change. Told me how the neighborhoods kept changing kinda strange. Told me of a passenger that cried inside his cab. Told me how the city was the only friend he grabbed. Every taxi driver knows 1,000 kinds of pain. Every late night driver is a witness to the rain. Maybe wisdom ain't the books we paid the most to read. Sometimes it's the driver doing what the city needs. Every honking neighbor on the side is somebody he knows. Every memory of the city is the road he chose. The driver teaches what the headlight cannot show. Taxi driver wisdom, riding through the night. Every kilometer carrying a different kind of sight. I'm sitting in the backseat, learning what the meter holds. Asking every shortcut what the city story molds. Taxi driver wisdom, voice across the glass. This is the lesson I cannot let pass. Maybe teachers ain't only the ones we got to pay. Sometimes they're the driver passing wisdom on the way. Every taxi ride becomes a different kind of school, where the city is the textbook and the driver is the rule. Taxi driver wisdom, riding through the night. Every kilometer carrying a different kind of sight. I'm sitting in the backseat, learning what the meter holds. Asking every shortcut what the city story molds. Taxi driver wisdom, voice across the glass. This is the lesson I cannot let pass. Taxi driver wisdom, cannot let pass. They check. Yeah. 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 Every dawn the market wakes before the city dares to breathe. Every vendor sweeping concrete is a sermon I receive. Used to sleep through every morning that the workers built the day. Now I walk among the merchants who are loading every tray. Every fish on every ice bed is a man who left the sea. Every fruit on every counter is a farmer's family tree. Every dawn the market opens with a quiet kind of pride. Every worker arriving is a thread that's being tied. Every wooden crate is something somebody carried up. Every steaming cup of coffee is the morning's quiet cup. The dawn arrives because somebody made it. Dawn market open, hands before the sun. Every vendor's labor is the morning being won. I'm walking through the aisles where the city's truth is sold. Asking every worker what the dawn is costing gold. Dawn market open, vendors at their place. This is the city's actual face. Yeah. Woman with the radishes has worked the stall for 30 years. Younger man with seafood is still learning all his fears. Every dawn the market wakes the city through his hands. Every worker arriving is a part of the demands. Maybe being grown is seeing who supports the day. Maybe gratitude is bowing to the workers on the way. Every dawn I'll ever wake to is a debt I owe to them. Every market arriving is the morning's actual hem. Every wooden crate is something somebody carried up. Every steaming cup of coffee is the morning's quiet cup. The dawn arrives because somebody made it. Dawn market open, hands before the sun. Every vendor's labor is the morning being won. I'm walking through the aisles where the city's truth is sold. Asking every worker what the dawn is costing gold. Dawn market open, vendors at their place. This is the city's actual face. Maybe seeing ain't about the lights they want me to admire. It's the callous hands that built the city's actual fire. Every dawn I claim becomes a debt I can't repay by recognizing labor at the market every day. Dawn market open, hands before the sun. Every vendor's labor is the morning being won. I'm walking through the aisles where the city's truth is sold, asking every worker what the dawn is costing gold. Dawn market open, vendors at their place. This is the city's actual face. Dawn market open, actual face. Every choice my younger self had made is calling me to court. Every poor decision rendered me a different kind of sort. Used to hate the kid who burned the bridges that I needed. Now I see he didn't know the prices that he heeded. Every regret I carried for the years that are behind was a sentence I rehearsed inside the courtroom of my mind. Every younger version that I judged was just a boy, asking only for a pardon I withheld with no joy. Every grudge I held against him is a stone inside my chest. Every gentle forgiveness is the verdict I confess. The younger self deserves the peace I'm finding. Forgive the younger, drop the angry case. Every mistake he made was wearing somebody else's face. I'm letting go of every bruise I held against the boy, asking every memory to give the kid his joy. Forgive the younger, this is how I heal. This is the verdict I can finally feel. 23 was angry, 25 was lost, 28 was running from a man who paid the cost. Every younger me made choices in a forest I forgot. Now I see he made the best from what the daylight brought. Maybe healing ain't only about forgiving who you fought. Sometimes it's the version of you that nobody else had taught. Every memory I carry of him deserves a gentler tone. Every younger self I judge deserves to come back home. Every grudge I held against him is a stone inside my chest. Every gentle forgiveness is the verdict I confess. The younger self deserves the peace I'm finding. Forgive the younger, drop the angry case. Every mistake he made was wearing somebody else's face. I'm letting go of every bruise I held against the boy, asking every memory to give the kid his joy. Forgive the younger, this is how I heal. This is the verdict I can finally feel. Maybe maturity ain't judging every step I took. It's the softer reading of an older kind of book. Every younger me deserves a chair beside the fire. The pardon I extend becomes a quiet kind of pyre. Forgive the younger, drop the angry case. Every mistake he made was wearing somebody else's face. I'm letting go of every bruise I held against the boy, asking every memory to give the kid his joy. Forgive the younger, this is how I heal. This is the verdict I can finally feel. Forgive the younger, finally feel. Yeah. No. Every wall between us holds a different kind of life. Every muffled laughter is a stranger and his wife. Used to think my neighbor was an obstacle to peace. Now I see he's just a man trying not to cease. Every footstep that he makes above me past 11 is a man who's working harder for a smaller piece of heaven. Every argument I hear is just somebody trying to love. Every kitchen clatter is the city pushing shove. Every doorbell that I hear at midnight is a worker home. Every muffled phone call is a sentence I won't own. The wall don't separate us, it just translates. Neighbor across the wall, sharing on my floor. Every muffled sentence is a sentence I ignore. I'm learning that the building holds us closer than I thought. Asking every neighbor what the silence had been taught. Neighbor across the wall, brother I can't see. This is the closest stranger to be. Hear the older couple laughing through the bedroom door. Hear the young guy crying when his job left him sore. Every wall between us is a paper-thin disguise. Every neighbor I have ignored is a brother in surprise. Maybe loneliness ain't about the absence of a crowd. Sometimes it's the choice to never knock on what's allowed. Every neighbor is a person I have judged without a name. Every wall between us holds a different kind of same. Every doorbell that I hear at midnight is a worker home. Every muffled phone call is a sentence I won't roam. The wall don't separate us, it just translates. Neighbor across the wall, sharing on my floor. Every muffled sentence is a sentence I ignore. I'm learning that the building holds us closer than I thought. Asking every neighbor what the silence had been taught. Neighbor across the wall, brother I can't see. This is the closest stranger to be. Maybe community ain't only what the lobby gets to host. Sometimes it's the wall I share with everyone the most. Every neighbor I'll ever fail to greet becomes a man. The closest stranger underneath the same building plan. Neighbor across the wall, sharing on my floor. Every muffled sentence is a sentence I ignore. I'm learning that the building holds us closer than I thought. Asking every neighbor what the silence had been taught. Neighbor across the wall, brother I can't see. This is the closest stranger to be. Neighbor across the wall, stranger to be. Yeah. Every year. Yeah. Every year arrives this day without permission or repair. Every calendar reminder is a stone I cannot share. Used to mark this date with someone whose hand I cannot hold. Now I mark it with the silence that the years have left as gold. Every photograph remembers what the morning used to be. Every old anniversary is a chapter without me. Every quiet kitchen this morning has a missing person's chair. Every silent celebration is a love I cannot bear. Every echo of a laughter is a ghost I cannot dim. Every solo coffee shop is a love that I still trim. The anniversary in silence stays the loudest. Anniversary in silence, just me and the date. Every memory arriving is a love I can't translate. I'm holding what I lost in the calendar I keep. Asking every passing year for sleep I cannot read. Anniversary in silence, candle for the gone. This is how the absent live upon. Used to think the grief would stop arriving every year. Now I see the calendar is keeping what was dear. Every May the 17th comes back with its old name. Every year I light a candle for the love that came. Maybe loving ain't about the holding while we're here. Sometimes it's the candle in the quiet kind of year. Every silent anniversary is a vow that I renew. Every missing person stays because I keep them true. Every echo of a laughter is a ghost I cannot dim. Every solo coffee shop is a love that I still trim. The anniversary in silence stays the loudest. Anniversary in silence, just me and the date. Every memory arriving is a love I can't translate. I'm holding what I lost in the calendar I keep. Asking every passing year for sleep I cannot read. Anniversary in silence, candle for the gone. This is how the absent live upon. Maybe remembering Ain't a wound I cannot close. It's the way that I keep walking, holding all the pros. Every silent anniversary becomes a different kind of grace, a reminder that the love still occupies its place. Anniversary in silence, just me and the date. Every memory arriving is a love I can't translate. I'm holding what I lost in the calendar. I keep asking every passing year for sleep I cannot reach. Ooh, anniversary in silence, candle for the gone. This is how the absent live upon. Anniversary in silence, live upon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, every morning at the desk beside me is a man I almost know. Every Monday he arrives with bags beneath the eyes that show. Used to think a coworker was just a label in a chair. Now I see he carries something only Tuesday gets to bear. Every coffee that we share is somehow shorter than I'd want. Every quiet meeting room is somewhere we can't haunt. Every keystroke I can hear from inside of the wall is a person living harder than the corporate protocol. Every shared lunch hour is a sentence we extend. Every project we survive is a friendship to defend. The coworker beside me is a brother in disguise. Coworker beside me, sharing every day. Every quiet sentence is a love we won't display. I'm sitting at the desk that holds the closest distant friend, asking every Friday what the hours had to mend. Coworker beside me, fellow in the fight. This is the bond that grows in office light. Yeah. Saw him quiet on a Monday after something fell apart. Saw him laugh on Friday in a way that healed my own heart. Every coworker becomes a kind of family in time. Every shared deadline is a verse in the same rhyme. Maybe friendship ain't about the parties on the weekend. Sometimes it's the 8 hours that you spend together to commend. Every coworker beside me is a quiet kind of saint, carrying the office air without complaint. Every shared lunch hour is a sentence we extend. Every project we survive is a friendship to defend. The coworker beside me is a brother in disguise. Coworker beside me, sharing every day. Every quiet sentence is a love we won't display. I'm sitting at the desk that holds the closest distant friend, asking every Friday what the hours had to mend. Coworker beside me, fellow in the fight. This is the bond that grows in office light. Maybe the bonds that build us ain't always loud or near. Sometimes they're the desks we share through every year. Every coworker I keep across the seasons of this place is a quiet witness to the man I am with grace. Coworker beside me, sharing every day. Every quiet sentence is a love we won't display. I'm sitting at the desk that holds the closest distant friend, asking every Friday what the hours had to mend. Coworker beside me, fellow in the fight. This is the bond that grows in office light. Coworker beside me in office light. Yeah. Every tomato vine up here is rebelling against the brick. Every little planter holds a future I picked. Used to think the concrete was the limit of the grown. Now I see the rooftop is a garden of my own. Every leaf that grew this season is a sentence I wrote slow. Every basil plant beside me is a friend I learned to know. Every rooftop garden in the city is a quiet kind of fight. Every soul who tends the soil is a sermon out of sight. Every breeze across the rooftop is a teacher in the wind. Every harvest from the planter is a grace I've truly thinned. The garden grows because I kept on showing. Rooftop garden growing through the gray. Every little seedling is a vote against decay. I'm tending small green sentences above the city's noise, asking every flower for a different kind of poise. Rooftop garden, life among the steel. This is where the city's heart becomes a hill.
Yeah,
Yeah, used to think a garden needed acres and a yard. Now I see a planter on the rooftop works just as hard. Every weekend morning that I water in the sun is a different kind of prayer that I finally begun. Maybe nature ain't a place you have to drive to find. Sometimes it's the rooftop where you tend a tiny mind. Every tomato that I grow becomes a vote for life. Every sunflower above the city softens all the strife. Every breeze across the rooftop is a teacher in the wind. Every harvest from the planter is a grace I've truly thinned. The garden grows because I kept on showing. Rooftop garden growing through the gray. Every little seedling is a vote against decay. I'm tending small green sentences above the city's noise, asking every flower for a different kind of poise. Rooftop garden, life among the steel. This is where the city's heart becomes a hill. Maybe healing ain't about escaping to the wild. Sometimes it's the planter where I learned to be a child. Every rooftop garden in the city is a quiet kind of war. A reminder that the soft is what the heart is for. Top garden growing through the gray. Every little seedling is a vote against decay. I'm tending small green sentences above the city's noise, asking every flower for a different kind of poise. Rooftop garden, life among the steel. This is where the city's heart becomes a hill. A hill.
yeah.
Every morning gives a chapter I'm allowed to overwrite. Every sunrise tells a story that the night cannot recite. Used to think the failures piled too high to ever climb. Now I see each morning is another chance to rhyme. Every sleep I take is filing all the burdens of the past. Every dawn arriving is a verse that won't be last. Every cup of morning coffee is a small declaration. Every awakening is a quiet kind of reclamation. Every yesterday is something I can place behind. Every tomorrow morning is a different state of mind. The dawn, don't ask me what the night had taken. Start again tomorrow, this is what I claim. Every morning waking is a different kind of game. I'm putting down the weight that yesterday had built, asking every sunrise to forgive the buried guilt. Start again tomorrow, fresh beneath the light. This is how I make the wrong things right. Yeah, 20, 30 failures couldn't take this dawn from me. Every morning still arrives, no matter what I be. Every cup of water that I drink is a small new vow. Every brushstroke on the teeth is a renewed know-how. Maybe living ain't the absence of the falling that we did. Sometimes it's the morning after, that's the gift we never bid. Every start again is something I can choose to take. Every tomorrow morning is a piece I get to make. Every yesterday is something I can place behind. Every tomorrow morning is a different state of mind. The dawn, don't ask me what the
the night a taking. Start again tomorrow. This is what I claim. Every morning waking is a different kind of game. I'm putting down the weight that yesterday had built, asking every sunrise to forgive the buried guilt. Start again tomorrow, fresh beneath the light. This is how I make the wrong things right. Maybe redemption ain't a single shining day. Sometimes it's the morning that I choose along the way. Every tomorrow that arrives becomes a quiet hope, a reminder that the dawn extends the road. Start again tomorrow. This is what I claim. Yeah, every morning waking is a different kind of game. I'm putting down the weight that yesterday had built, asking every sunrise to forgive the buried guilt. Start again tomorrow, fresh beneath the light. This is how I make the wrong things right. Start again tomorrow. Wrong things right. Start again tomorrow. Wrong things right.